Buttercup, we don't abide by the law. You don't know what I saw, so can't be without it.
Mr. Daylyt, Mr. Daylyt, Mr. Daylyt, we're going to react to you now. We're reacting to Daylyt Freestyle with LA Leakers. The last LA Leakers freestyle I reacted to was Mr. Dave, Santan Dave. So I also did a reaction to Daylyt's Funk Flex freestyle. That was crazy. This dude scares me, bruh. Like, he's got some up here that, you know, he's got to be careful with. He can't just say everything or some people are going to come after him, you know? So let's get into this reaction video.
Yes, sir. LA Leakers, Justin Sour Milk.
You already know what it is, Milk.
Watts, California.
You already know what it is,
We
man.
ready? We ready?
I ain't got, man, put the beat on, bro.
Daylyt is
I
here,
ain't got,
man.
what?
He came to rap.
DaylytOfficial.com.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
100,000 units sold. Solo went gold by my dolo.
Mm.
I'm the ghostwriter, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Lately it's been a rap for my people with gyro actually.
Mhm.
What goes around and come around, the spiral factory, the glow.
What goes around comes around. Karma, Spiral Factory, come on. Spiral?
To be black, you see, no vitiligo. I go back to these cracking times, it all came from Cairo, practically set up straight. They landed.
I go back, what he said something like, I go back into
I go back to these cracking times, it all came from Cairo.
I go back to these cracking times. It comes from Cairo. You know, Egypt, Cairo, but it comes from Cairo, practically. Chiropractor, those people who focus on your back. Yeah, I go back to these cracking times. Back cracking, chiropractor. It's from Cairo, practically.
Sit up straight. They land.
Sit up straight.
The land, the man sit up, right, think dinner on a skyscraper. Wait for the update. They eat.
Ugh. Dinner on the skyscraper. Wait for the update. Date. Up, skyscraper, date, dinner.
Wrong man made heart.
What do you say?
Uprate, think dinner on a skyscraper. Wait for the update. They eat us wrong. Man made heart. Offer us FEMA gone up the.
They eat us raw. Some. Let's say that again.
Skyscraper. Wait for the update. They eat us wrong. Man made heart. Offer us FEMA gone.
Harp and FEMA is like these. There's like, I don't know if they still do, but it's like some US project where it's like some, you know, some like dark agency stuff where like they control the weather and kill everyone. It's like some conspiracy theory, I think.
They eat us wrong, man made heart, offer us FEMA gone up the fear, adrenaline boo, juice your adrenochrome,
juice your adrenochrome. Y'all know back in the day when they tortured kids, or even when you torture someone and then your adrenaline starts rushing, there's a chemical in your blood that's called adrenochrome or something like that, and then it gets produced, you know, you gotta juice it, and then they take that out of the people.
They got us in a jar, right jar, cause this precision, fight this machine. Man, we need a vision, our niggas is sick.
What do you say?
Jaw, right jaw, cause this precision, fight this machine, man. We need a vision, our niggas is sick.
He said, oh my goodness, what did he say?
Earth circumferences, I jump in this, go. We need a vision. They got us in a jar, right jaw, cause this precision, fight this machine, man. We need a vision.
Right, Jarvis, we need a machine, man. We need a vision. You know, Vision was a superhero born after Jarvis put something in him, like a humanoid, something like that.
Because it's sick, killing us quick. Wrong Earth circumferences, I jump in this.
Wrong Earth circumferences. There's this theory that the Earth is flat. Like, I feel like he's part of those people that, like, you know, they're woke. He'd be maybe a definition of someone that's woke. You know, someone who knows stuff that not a lot of people know about. So there's this theory that the Earth is actually flat. You know, that there are Africans who originated in North America as well. And the real Egypt is in North America too. Like, there's so many theories on like crazy stuff, you know? Like, there's people who run the world, Bilderberg Society, stuff like that. Like, you know, like, it's crazy.
Nuts with the shell, hell, this homunculus, this test is for just quick, wrong Earth circumferences, I jump in this, go nuts with the shell, hell, this homunculus, this.
Jump in this, go nuts with the shell. That's homunculus. Oh! Y'all know there's this guy, but he posts YouTube videos, and he created a homunculus. A homunculus is basically he took his sperm and fertilized it, and he put it into the egg of a chicken, and he grew, like, you know how sperm of a human, egg of a human becomes a baby human. He took the sperm of a chicken, or his own sperm, and the egg of a chicken, and created some new species. It was so ugly, and he called it a homunculus. And see, now he says, go crazy, like go nuts, sperm in this shell, the eggshell, or the egg, you know, the chicken egg, go nuts in the egg, this homunculus, you know. But he's saying go nuts, like go crazy in this shell, homunculus, you know. It's a double wordplay. That's what I think. Aluminum skies, how they stress the soil. Y'all know that back in the day, I don't know what specific time period he's talking about with this when he says aluminum skies, like, because there was a time where planes would go over planes fly, and they were dropping chemicals on the soil, you know, on the sand, on the soil, and all that kind of stuff, making it basically bad for you. I don't know, they thought it was good for you. I don't know if that's what he's talking about. Knowing him, he's probably talking about some conspiracy stuff that I don't even know about. You know how they're low-key killing us with probably like the jet fuel that comes out of planes and stuff like that. Something like that, I'm guessing.
That's what the shell, hell, this homunculus. This is for you. Aluminum skies, how they stress the soil. Chemtrailer, sell us free energy. Bless the Tesla, coil Edison.
Nikola Tesla, Edison.
Still here, but it's evident. High white stutter. We can take flight if we get the right brothers playing.
We can take flight if we have the Wright brothers. Y'all know them Wright brothers who created the plane. But he's not talking about no plane. We can take flight if we have the right brothers. Come on, brothers, we need you. We need the right brothers here to take flight.
Don't you all hieroglyphics, what we fantasize to get the truth? We must analyze history, reversing the map with a man standing. Go to Kenny.
That's what I was talking about. Like, reverse the map. They think that they put there's this theory that the Grand Canyon is really Egypt, and Egypt is the Grand, like they reversed it. It's like the reverse map theory, something like that, where people believe that the US, like the Grand Canyon in the USA is really, it has pyramids, and that's the ancient Egypt, and that's where ancient Egypt was, or something like that. And because it's in the United States, so that's why the people believe that Africans who were in ancient Egypt, the Grand Canyon, they believe those are Africans as well. That's why they believe Africans came from North America as well.
With his pyramids in the Grand Canyon, but they did see all this shit a scam. Like, how did they drain all of this water? Nigga, damn, I do this.
How'd they drain all the water though? Damn. You know what a dam is when Beaver builds dam?
We've been asked out and y'all knew this, yet they sell us.
We've been asked out, and y'all nudist. Nudist, like, you know, like a nudist, a booty, asked.
B12 block it, get it, sell us clothes, son, get asked out and y'all knew this, yet they sell us clothes. B12 block it, get it, sell us clothes.
B12 block it, get it, sell us clothes. They sell us clothes. I don't know. I know it's like triple or quadruple type of wordplay, but I don't know. B12 is a vitamin you get from bacteria. So when you think of a cell, biology, cell is closed. I don't know. The only thing when I think of cells blocking something is pigmentation. How we don't get vitamin D from the sun because of our we don't get a lot of it because of our pigment. I don't know. Someone help me with that.
They'll put blackface on everything but Jesus.
They put blackface on everything. Y'all know Jesus ain't really white. You know? Like, Jesus was probably dark skinned. I don't know if he was black, but I know he wasn't white for sure. It was just a method by like European people to basically, like, if you're a slave and you have a master, and you know you eventually believe in Jesus, and the master tells you Jesus is white, you know, it's like a psychological thing that makes, it's just the master starts putting the ultimate master being Jesus. He was white. He was one of us, you know. The ultimate master, it was one of us, basically. That's what the masters were telling slaves. Something like that. But we don't really know what Jesus looked like. And it's crazy how far the effects have, how massive the effects have become, you know? Because when I think of Jesus, I think of a white guy, really. Or at least I used to. Like, there's like there's like, you know, thinking, just random thinking, something that pops into your head, and then there's like consciously taking your time to think about something. If someone says Jesus, like, oh Jesus, or sweet Jesus, or I had a dream about Jesus, or, you know, someone yells Jesus, or what do you think about when you hear the word Jesus? You probably think of white man. I still do, you know? I really still do think of white man when I think of Jesus. But really, if you take time to think about it, Jesus was not white. I don't believe so. I don't know for 100%. Maybe he was, but I know there's a good chance that he wasn't. He came, you know, from the darker regions. You know, he was Middle Eastern. I would assume he was Middle Eastern. You know, so, and the guys over there aren't really white. He's probably dark. Probably maybe had a beard. Also, you're not supposed to make no graven images or nothing like that. You know, you can't be assuming. You can't, you know, the Israelites in the Bible, they made graven images of God, and the Bible, that's part of the Ten Commandments. You're not supposed to. Yet we have portraits of them everywhere. Maybe nowadays it is with the right intentions, but before it wasn't. You know, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy out here.
Guys, Roman Catholics who killing shit. How we got immigration when ICE really the immigrants? Y'all killers with car salesmen, garage killing, cancer pump through the AC. See this mirage feeling?
See this mirage feeling? Cancer pump through the AC. Cancer pumps through the AC, huh? There's so much, I don't know, crazy.
Majesties with crack addicts, casualties. I'm back at it like, what color is crack? And what color is crack addicts? Black static.
What color is crack? What color is? Wait. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just answering this question.
My people rise. We asked to be treated equal. Them niggas gave us equalizer. Watch by the.
We asked to be equal. They gave us E. coli.
Put fear in me. No crime go unseen when they was equalizer. Watch by the eagle eye. Put fear in me. No crime go unseen when they got Homeland Security. Deep web niggas.
No crime goes unseen when they got Homeland Security. They know everything. They're just allowing you, really.
Children building their egos. Guess who's in the deep way of my P.O. Yeah, we know it's a cop-out. Piece of gator, piece of party, piece of cake up. Wake up, T.D. Jacob. We must rip the book. Suspicious crook, look vicious. This is chicken pie. We waking up, yeah.
I know none of this, really. I know he's spitting something, but I'm sorry. I don't have the knowledge. I'm not equipped with the knowledge to really break what he's saying down. You know, because this is part of all that, like, secret society stuff that he may be in the know. Maybe I need to go research it more, but I know he's spitting, but like, I'm sorry, I don't have, shout out to everyone else who reacted to this that really have the knowledge to be able to understand the bar and breaks it down. I can break some of it down, but like, all this other stuff is crazy, you know?
Book of lies, the library filled with a book of lies. Don't mention Nan Queen, we should idol. Take the one.
History doesn't mention a queen we should idol.
Library filled with a book of lies, history. Don't mention Nan Queen, we should idol. Take the woman out the word of the Lord. You get it, Bible, all it.
Take the woman out the word of the Lord. You get it? Bible. Jeez.
The trap is just to keep you stuck. Tell you that Eve fucked up the world. That's just to keep you fucked. Minaj, it's all fake.
He throws some Nicki Minaj, you can get this too. No one is, oh, what am I looking, what's the word I'm looking for? No one is escaping, basically. He's coming for everyone.
But girls wake up, never act silly. Shout outs to Ill Camille and Rap City. Queens who fight for our sister, push the agenda. Don't be Barbies, don't do parties, no VIP with Bacardi.
No VIP with Bardi B. You can get this too. Bardi B?
Show the young queens they could be Wonder Woman.
What do you say?
No VIP with Bacardi. Storm Thunder coming. Show the young queens they could be Wonder Woman.
Storm Thunder coming. Show these young queens they could be Wonder Woman. You know, Storm was a is the female black character, and she's a superhero. She like weather from X-Men. She controls the weather. Y'all can be like Wonder Woman. Don't be no Barty B. Don't be no Nicki Minaj. Come on, man.
Bad though, it be lying the truth. If I come in last, so it breaks it. Them higher ups
What'd you say?
never show the woman. Spaz though, it be lying the truth. If I come in last, so it breaks it. Them higher ups will never show their faces. Clan, don't.
The higher ups will never show their faces. Who run the world? We don't know. Who run the world? We don't know. But apparently there's a lot of theories that there's the real Illuminati, then there's the Bilderbergs. Bilderberg is like a secret society that, and it's a real thing. Like, it's been documented too. Like, there's a party or something, or an invitation every year that the richest people in the world get invited to. And you're not allowed to tell or speak of the event when you're outside. You know, when you leave that party or whatever, you're not allowed to talk about what happened. You know? Lots of the richest people in the world have been invited to it. And no one knows what goes on during that meeting. A lot of people suspect that, you know, there is, I don't know, like they talk about how to start wars and all this kind of, then there's like all these other societies and all these other families, you know, the Rockefellers and all this kind of stuff. I don't know, like, it's a lot of conspiracy theories, but no one really knows the truth. Maybe what if he's convinced of a truth that isn't really the truth? You know, what if we just have such a big imagination that, you know, I don't know, we imagine theories and stuff that may not even be true. What if what if the world is as it is? It may not be, probably isn't. What if it is? What if all these theories are just false? What if it's just our curiosity our mind trying to fill the void that our curiosity can't successfully, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm saying. Actually, no, let me say that. What if our mind is trying to create a scenario that suits or fills or satisfies our curiosity? You know, because we're curious why things are the way they are. But what if things are the way they are? It's just plain and simple, you know. Obviously there's collusion and there's corruption and all that kind of stuff, but all these other theories, like black people there's some theories that Africans are the real Jews too. It's like, what if all these things are false? But what if they're true? We will never really know. We won't know unless someone gets exposed, but we'll see. Life's crazy, man. Too much stuff to be thinking about.
Really racist, this a new case. Oh my, it was flow riding and toothpaste. What the fuck now? Dottie and the bust down, it's a blue face. Wait, victory sold from the victors, the crack killer slow. My nigga soul tried to lip him, see aboriginal, been blacking. Breaking new syntax, the flow perfection. Wait, they feed on the kids in the hood. You get it section 8. Wait.
They feed on the kids in the hood. You get it section 8. Section 8, the number 8, but section 8. 8.
Remove the facts. You don't think they eat us, peep this? Why you think they choose the black?
Oh, you don't think they eat us, peep this? Why do you think they choose the blacks? Choose the blacks? Why do you think they choose us? Choose section 8?
Could've wiped us all out with a satellite, and yet they.
What do you say?
This peep this? Why you think they choose the blacks for slave? Could've wiped us all out with a satellite, and yet they.
Could have wiped us all out with a satellite.
It's all in this firmament to be cattle like satellite.
Then they could have destroyed us up. That's what he's saying with satellites, but they choose to treat us like cattle. You know, sad.
I was Christian before knowing who I was. Now my mission is more fluent. No Gucci, no more Prada, no Christian Dior showing. Etymology for Lucifer. Leon going. I would.
Light bringer of light. Leor Cohen and Lucifer have something in common. Like, Leor Cohen is the Hebrew word for like my high priest or my priest of light or something, and Lucifer means light bringer or morning star or something like that, you know.
Showing etymology for Lucifer. Leon going. I will not move, plot move. Listen, my mission is to drop jewels. I'm supposed to hide like I'm some scary dude.
I'm supposed to hide like I'm some scary dude. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Hyde was Dr. Jekyll's dark side, the scary part. Who Jekyll didn't really want to confront. I think that's what that's how the story goes. You know, it's crazy.
Nigga, I'm just standing up for Terry Crews. Fuck with
Crazy.
This was crazy, bro. This dude. This is one of the only dudes I cannot fully understand. I cannot break his bars down. That's how elite his bars are.
Just got raised in here. Daylyt, man.
Low-key, these dudes over here that are hosting, they don't even know how deep he went. They don't know how deep it is. Like, obviously they can't stop him and break the bars down, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them went over their heads, or, you know.
I'm in y'all world now, bro. We done let you in. I done let Thanos here, my nigga. I got 3 of the stones. I got 3 of them.
Yes,
I got
sir.
the Ninth Wonder Stone. I got the J. Cole Stone. I got the TD Stone. It's ugly.
This dude got the J. Cole stone.
Yes, sir. Power 106, LA Lakers. Lift off.
Bro, I'm low-key scared to react to this dude. This dude is crazy. That was Daylyt LA Lakers Freestyle. Whew. That was some serious heat. It got me thinking about a lot of things and like a lot of conspiracy theories. You know, like there's so much stuff that he said that may be true. I don't know it. I haven't seen proof of it. I don't even know where to get the proof from. You know, maybe on YouTube, maybe books, but you know, maybe he's woke. Maybe all this is true and he's just the definition of woke. You know, maybe they haven't got to him yet. He needs to be careful though if this all is true. Maybe it's true, or maybe it's just, you know, like I said, our minds, our imagination trying to fill the void for our curiosity. Because our curiosity, you know, we're curious about a lot of things and there's no answer, so our imagination may just create an answer for us. Oh, rich people have a party today? Bilderberg. They're controlling the world. Or maybe it's just rich people like to party with rich people. We never know. I just don't have any proof for it. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is true. I'm saying I don't know. Keep your options open. Other than that, if you guys have any other suggestions that you want me to react to, put them down below in the comments. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that too. We don't discriminate subscribers around here, so feel free to join. We hit 350, I think. I'm hoping no one unsubscribes, so when I say we hit 350, the number 350 actually shows for my subscriber count. Alright, other than that, it's Shalom and I'm out.